Welcome back, curious mind, to Hidden Pages. Today, we are blasting off into a truly incredible story. We're going to learn all about Elon Musk, a man who is famous for his very, very big ideas and for building companies that try to solve the world's largest problems. He wants to make electric cars for everyone, send rockets to space, and even help us live on other planets. His life is a grand adventure, full of daring plans, hard work, and a relentless drive to push the limits of what is possible. This very, 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 very long story about Elon Musk is designed just for you. It's written in the simplest English A1 level, so every single detail is clear. We will discover his early days, when he was a boy who loved books and computers. We will see how he moved to a new country with big dreams. Then, we will explore his first companies that changed how we use the internet. Most excitingly, we'll dive into his bold missions with Tesla and SpaceX, and how he dreams of a future where humans live among the stars. Get ready to be inspired by a true visionary. Chapter 1. A Mind Takes Flight, Elon's Childhood Curiosity. Our amazing story about Elon Musk begins in 1971. He was born in a country far away called South Africa. His full name is Elon Reeve Musk. His mother was from Canada, and his father was from South Africa. Even as a very young boy, Elon was incredibly smart and very, very curious. He was not like other children who loved playing outside all day. Instead, Elon loved to read. He read many, many books about many different topics. He would read for hours and hours, sometimes for 10 hours a day. He loved science fiction stories, tales about space, and books about inventions. Reading was a huge part of his life, because it helped him learn about the world and imagine new things. When Elon was just 10 years old, he discovered something truly exciting: computers. Imagine this. Computers were very new back then, and not many people had them. But Elon got a special computer called a Commodore VIC-20. He didn't just want to play games on it. Oh no! Elon wanted to understand how it worked. He quickly learned to program, which means he learned to write special instructions, like a secret language, to tell the computer what to do. He was so good at learning to program that by the time he was 12 years old, he had created his very own video game. He called it Blastar. It was a space game where players had to shoot down alien spaceships. Can you believe a 12-year-old made a whole video game? And even more amazing, he sold his game to a computer magazine for $500. This early success showed everyone that Elon had a special talent for computers and for making new things. He learned very early that his ideas, when put into action, could be worth something. As Elon grew older, he started to think about the future. He thought about big problems in the world. He wanted to do something important, something that would have a huge impact on humanity. He knew he needed to go to a place where he could learn more and find bigger opportunities. So in 1988, when he was 17 years old, Elon made a very big decision. He moved from South Africa to Canada. His mother was from Canada, which helped him move there. Later, he moved again to the United States. He went to universities there and studied important subjects like physics and economics. He wanted to learn about how the world works and how money moves. He always wanted to be where new ideas were born and where he could make a very big difference. This move was the first step on his truly ambitious journey to change the world. Chapter 2. Building the Digital World. Elon's First Big Steps. After finishing his university studies in America, Elon Musk saw a huge new opportunity. This was in the 1990s, and the internet was growing very, very fast. Many people were just starting to understand what the internet could do. Elon believed that the internet could change how people get information and how businesses work. He had a very clear vision for how it could help everyone. In 1995, Elon, with his brother Kimball Musk, started their very first company. They called it Zip2. What did Zip2 do? It helped newspapers create online city guides. Imagine, if you wanted to find a restaurant or a shop in a city, Zip2 would help you find it online with maps. Before Zip2, people used big paper phone books. Zip2 was like an online, much better, and faster phone book with maps. It was a very new idea for its time. Elon and his brother worked incredibly hard, sleeping in the office and trying their best to make Zip2 successful. After a few years, in 1999, a big computer company called Compaq bought Zip2 for a lot of money. This was Elon's first big success, and it showed that his ideas about the internet were right. But Elon didn't stop there. He immediately had another big idea related to the internet. He wanted to change how people send and receive money online. In 1999, he started a new company called X.com. This company wanted to make online banking and payments very, very easy and fast. It was one of the very first companies to think about handling money entirely on the internet. X.com later merged with another company that had a very popular service called PayPal. This merger was a very important moment. Together, they became the company we know today as PayPal, which allows people to send money to each other using only email or a website. It made online payments much simpler and safer for millions of people around the world. In 2002, a very big online shopping company called eBay bought PayPal for a huge amount of money. This made Elon Musk a very, very rich man. Now, with a lot of money, Elon Musk could have stopped working. He could have just enjoyed his wealth. But that's not how Elon Musk thinks. He didn't want to just be rich. He wanted to use his money and his energy to solve even bigger problems, problems that could change the future of humanity. He looked around and saw two huge areas that needed big, bold changes: energy and space travel. He believed that humans needed to find new, clean ways to get energy, and they needed to explore space, maybe even live on other planets. These were truly grand and challenging dreams, much bigger than online guides or payments. But Elon was ready for the next adventure. Chapter 3. Electric Dreams on Wheels. The Birth of Tesla. After his big successes with internet companies, Elon Musk turned his attention to a huge problem on Earth: how we power our cars. Most cars use gasoline, which pollutes the air and uses up natural resources. Elon had a very bold vision. He wanted to make electric cars that were not only good for the environment, but also very fast, beautiful, and exciting to drive. He believed electric cars could be the future. In 2003, a company called Tesla Motors was started by a few engineers. Elon Musk joined Tesla in 2004 as a very important leader and investor. He put a lot of his own money into the company. He became the CEO, which means he was the main boss, guiding all the big decisions. Elon's dream for Tesla was to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. He wanted to prove that electric cars could be better than gasoline cars. Starting Tesla was incredibly difficult, much harder than his internet companies. Why? Because building cars is very, very complicated. It needs huge factories, many workers, and lots of different parts. Many people thought Elon's idea was crazy. They said electric cars were slow, boring, and could not go very far. They said only big old car companies could make cars. Tesla faced many problems. They had troubles making enough cars, and sometimes the cars were very expensive. They had times when they almost ran out of money. Many experts believed Tesla would fail. But Elon Musk is known for his incredible determination. He worked tirelessly, sleeping at the factory sometimes. He pushed his teams very hard, and he kept believing in the dream of electric cars. Slowly, Tesla started to make amazing electric cars. Their first car was called the Roadster, a very fast sports car. Then came the Model S, a beautiful and powerful sedan that many people loved. Later, they made the Model 3, which was more affordable for more people. Tesla cars were not just electric. They were also very smart, with big touchscreens and new technology. Tesla also started building gigafactories, enormous factories that make car batteries and electric cars very fast. They also built supercharger stations, which are special places where Tesla cars can charge their batteries very quickly. This made it much easier for people to drive electric cars on long trips. Because of Elon Musk's vision and hard work, Tesla grew to become one of the most valuable car companies in the world. He showed everyone that electric cars could be powerful, desirable, and the future of transportation. He truly changed the car industry forever, making electric vehicles a common sight and inspiring many other companies to make their own electric cars. It was a truly massive success, proving that big, impossible-sounding dreams can become real. Chapter 4. Reaching for the Stars. Elon's SpaceX Adventure. Even while working incredibly hard at Tesla, Elon Musk had another gigantic dream. He wanted to make humans a multiplanetary species. What does that mean? It means he wants humans to live not just on Earth, but also on other planets like Mars. He believed that if something very bad happened to Earth, humans should have another place to live to survive. And he also believed that space travel was too expensive and too difficult for anyone to do regularly. So, in 2002, Elon Musk started a completely new company called SpaceX, Space Exploration Technologies Corporation. His goal was to make rockets and spacecraft much cheaper and much better. He wanted to reuse rocket parts, like airplanes, instead of throwing them away after one use. This was a revolutionary idea because, before SpaceX, rockets were used only once and then fell into the ocean. This made space travel incredibly expensive. Starting SpaceX was even harder than starting Tesla. Building rockets is incredibly complex and dangerous. SpaceX faced many failures in the beginning. Their first rockets, the Falcon 1, tried to launch 3 times, and all 3 times they failed and exploded. Imagine the feeling, watching your very expensive rocket blow up. Many people would have given up right then. They said Elon was crazy to try to build rockets when even big governments struggled. But Elon Musk, again, refused to quit. He put all his remaining money into SpaceX after the failures. He believed in his mission. He pushed his engineers to learn from every mistake, to work smarter, and to try again. And then, on the 4th try, the Falcon 1 finally worked. It successfully reached space, This was a huge moment. From that point, SpaceX started to achieve amazing things. They developed the Falcon 9 rocket, which is a powerful rocket that can carry satellites and even people to space. And the most incredible part, they learned how to land the first stage of the Falcon 9 rocket back on Earth, upright, very gently. This was like magic, and it saved huge amounts of money. They could use the same rocket part again and again. They built the Dragon spacecraft, which can carry supplies and even astronauts to the International Space Station, ISS. SpaceX was the first private company ever to send astronauts to the ISS. They started building Starlink, a huge network of small satellites in space that will provide internet access to people all over the world, even in very remote places. And now, they are building the Starship, a giant rocket and spacecraft designed to carry many people and a lot of cargo to the moon and eventually to Mars. Elon Musk's bold vision and incredible perseverance made SpaceX a leader in space exploration. He made space travel much cheaper and more accessible, changing the entire space industry. He is truly working to make humanity a species that can live on other planets, ensuring our long-term survival. Chapter 5. The Problem Solver, Elon Musk's boldest missions. Beyond electric cars and rockets, Elon Musk has many other very big and ambitious ideas to solve humanity's toughest challenges and build a better future. He thinks about problems very differently. He uses a method called first principles thinking. This means he doesn't just copy what others do. Instead, he breaks problems down to their most basic parts, like atoms, and then builds solutions from there, thinking about what is truly possible, not just what has been done before. One of his other amazing companies is Solar City. This company focuses on solar energy. Solar energy comes from the sun and is very clean. Solar City makes solar panels for roofs, helping homes and businesses get electricity from the sun. Elon believes that solar energy, combined with giant batteries made by Tesla to store the energy, can help the world stop using dirty fuels and have clean energy all the time. He wants to make our entire energy system sustainable. Then there is Neurolink, a company with a truly mind-bending idea. Neurolink wants to create a brain-computer interface. What does this mean? It means they want to build very, very tiny computer chips that can be put inside a human brain. These chips would help people who have serious problems, like not being able to move or speak, to control computers with their thoughts. It sounds like science fiction, but Elon believes it can help many people and even enhance human abilities in the future. It is a very, very complex and very long-term project. He also started the Boring Company. This company has a simple but very useful idea: to dig tunnels very, very fast and very, very cheaply. Why tunnels? Because Elon believes that many big cities have too much traffic and roads are full of cars. Tunnels under the ground can help cars move much faster, avoiding traffic jams. He wants to build new ways for people to travel very quickly underground. Elon Musk is famous for his intense work ethic. He works incredibly long hours, sometimes 120 hours a week. He often sleeps at his factories. He expects a lot from himself and from his teams, always pushing for faster progress and bolder innovation. He is also known for being very direct and sometimes saying controversial things in public or on social media. He uses platforms like X, formerly Twitter, which he now owns, to share his thoughts and news very, very quickly. His most famous philosophies and lessons include: the first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. This means first, believe that something can be done even if it looks impossible. Then, you can make it more likely to happen. Focus on solving big problems. Elon always tries to solve problems that affect many, many people and are important for the future of humanity. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. This means it's okay to make mistakes or fail, especially when you are trying very new and difficult things. You learn from failures. First principles thinking. As we learned, break problems down to their most basic truths, like a scientist, and then build from there. Don't just follow what others have done. Work extremely hard. He believes that extraordinary results come from extraordinary effort. Elon Musk continues to be a driving force for innovation. He is always thinking about the next big thing, the next big problem to solve for humanity, whether it's on Earth or in space. His life story is a powerful example of how bold vision, incredible hard work, and a relentless focus on future possibilities can truly change the world in many, many ways. He is a truly unique and inspiring figure who pushes us to dream bigger and reach for the stars. In very simple words, Elon Musk was a smart boy from South Africa who loved to read and learned to program computers early. He moved to America to build big things. He started companies like Zip2 and X.com, which became PayPal, making online services easier. Then, he had even bigger dreams. He started Tesla to make amazing electric cars that are fast and clean. He also started SpaceX to send rockets to space, reuse them, and help humans go to Mars. He also has other companies that work on solar energy, connecting brains to computers, and digging tunnels to fix traffic. Elon Musk works incredibly hard and believes we should always try to solve very big problems and never, ever give up, even when things fail. His big dream is to make humanity's future better, both on Earth and in space.